Hello, another short video. So I thought I'd just touch on um, attraction and what women look for in a chart. So this could be obviously helpful for women. I benefited from this, but it's quite nice for the men to actually take note as well. Okay, so in a woman's chart, Jupiter will be the significator of husband material, because also Jupiter is Caracal significator for children as well. So you naturally, even though you might have attractions to other guys, but you would want to choose somebody that you could also be a good father figure. I know sometimes we get that wrong, but hey ho. I think women are just we are just gentle and we want to see the best in people. Anyway, but the real attraction will be where your Mars is in your chart. So if Mars in your chart is in your first house, so you would want somebody who's energetic and you're attracted to somebody's physique, if you like. You want somebody who's kind of looks after themselves. If it's the second house, wow, this will be quite. How would you describe something like that? So somebody who's got Mars in their second house, obviously Mars means that they'll have an appetite, and they'll be somebody who wants to actually earn money. If Mars is in your third house, I have this. So I am more interested in somebody I can do things with. I wouldn't be interested in somebody who has got a lot of money, anything like that. But I would want to do things. I want to have an adventure with them. So for me, somebody I have interests with, we can walk and talk, communicate with each other. We have interests and hobbies. We can, say, for example, exercise together or dance together or have similar sort of friends and travel together. That would be interesting to me. Somebody who has Mars in the fourth house would want somebody who just makes them feel protected and nourish them and nurture them. Somebody in the fifth house will be somebody who's fun, who's artistic. Somebody who has Mars in the sixth house would be interested in somebody who is like into their health, nutrition, and service, want to look after other people. Somebody in the seventh house would want somebody who's like sociable at their kind of like a bit of a businessman as well, I would imagine. Eighth house, you'd be looking for somebody who's really sexy, sexual, maybe a little bit quiet, private. Ninth house will be somebody who's worldly, educated, well-travelled, and somebody who takes on the role of like a father figure to you as well. 10th house will be somebody, Mars in the 10th will be somebody that you'd be looking for somebody it is really strong placement. So it'd be somebody who's like has status, career-minded, go-getter kind of person. 11th house will be somebody within your group of friends, networks, things like that. So you'd be interested in somebody like that. And 12th house will be somebody who's very much into yoga, meditation, wants to travel far away, and just somebody who's quite, okay to just retract from the world and re-energize. So that's it. So that will be those kind of things. But really, Jupiter will be the person who, Jupiter placement will be what you will probably do better with. So the Mars will give you the attraction, but the Jupiter will give you the actual connection. So all of those will apply with Jupiter. So say for example, if you have your Mars in the third house and say Jupiter is in your seventh house, so you want somebody who you can share interests with, but also somebody who is quite into who wants to please other people, who's like socially socially sort of like balanced, somebody who's a merchant, somebody who's likes to present themselves to the world really well as well. So that's it. So I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.